I'm joined now by Sunil Biswas, Chief Product Officer of Iron Commodities. Welcome to the call, Sunil.
Thank you, Mark. Happy to be here.
And congratulations to you and all your colleagues over at Ion. 7th place overall in the RiskTech100 2024. Also the category winners for Treasury platforms, and also, of course, near and dear to your heart, Commodity Trading Risk Management Award winners this year. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, and thanks to for the nomination here and the win on the RiskTech100.
Most welcome. Just thinking as we sort of drill a little bit more into the sort of commodities and energy space for you today. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of volatility currently, and it's opened a lot of new challenges and opportunities, risk reward as always. Just thinking through, how is that driving how Ion looks at the market and where you're taking your product going forward?
Yeah, so the volatility issue has really been with us, through COVID and then passed through the geopolitical events in Europe and beyond. And it's all about trading through volatility, real-time exposures, and risk management. So that's really been a lot of our focus. Many of our customers had that type of capability in their solutions already. Where we spent a lot of time is reconfiguring them for that real-time risk and real-time exposure. And we also saw a lot of interest in more advanced analytical models, particularly around risk, with one of our solutions called FEA.
Actually, yeah, we've seen similar. So your roadmap maps against what we're seeing, and obviously the other area that's continued to sort of expand its market share, but maybe hitting a few road bumps still is the renewables. As renewables become more of the market share, but the traditional fuels, obviously, they still dominate the market. So how are you looking at how you trade off that sort of long-term shift to renewables in this energy transition versus the medium-term realities?
Well, it depends who you speak to, but we're close to peak oil, we believe, right? But we don't see a drop-off in the hydrocarbon space. We really see sort of like future energy demand being satisfied by renewable fuels and renewable power generation, of course. And we look at those two areas. Now, as soon as you get into renewables, we have to deal with the emissions policies and the various carbon trading schemes that are out there. So focusing on carbon markets and carbon trading, not only for the commodity intensive firm, but also for the firm that doesn't necessarily have natural commodity exposure. So very interesting area for us. A lot of investment going on in that area, both to support the mandated markets and the voluntary markets.
Interesting. And the other obvious complexity that's been coming in a lot with the geopolitical issues that are getting worse, if anything, is the supply chain itself. Yeah, and we're sort of looking at how does Ion address the challenges and the transparency as well within the energy supply chain, including even just the creditworthiness of the counterparties that sit within the ecosystem.
Well, look, supply chain disruptions seem to be more frequent these days. Plus, we're living in a deteriorating credit environment. Plus, the funding, I think, for the commodities trade and even to some extent funding a commodities business has become more difficult as the financial services sector, or traditional sectors, have sort of like moved away a little bit. So we've certainly been investing in our credit risk solutions, both counterparty netting and collateral management side of things. As we position forward, we're starting to look a lot closer at trade financing, particularly given a lot of the environmental reporting that now goes on and being able to track and trace not only the trades that are being done, but the financing that actually sits behind some of those trades. So a lot of interesting stuff happening in that space. I don't think supply chain disruptions are going to go away, but how we manage through them and certainly manage the cost exposures that we have there, critically important to our customers, and we're helping them with solutions.
Well, thanks very much today for your time, Sunil. It's been a fascinating conversation and an insight into how leading firms are looking at how they enable the market and help their customers. So thank you for that, and congratulations again to Ion for 7th place overall in RiskTech100 2024 for the Treasury platform win, and obviously within your division as well, the most dear to your heart, the CTRM Commodity Trading Risk Management Vendor of the Year, our award winner. Congratulations and thanks again, Sunil.
Thank you, Mark, and thank you to the RiskTech community.